All right, we are here with Heather Horton, and we are going to be talking about her upcoming class, which is happening on Wednesday, June 19th from 5:30 to 6:30 Pacific time, and it's called Pluto Through the Generations. So, hi Heather, how's your day?
My day's good. How's your day?
I'm having a great day. I'm exploding. 'Cause Mars is hitting my Uranus. Okay.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah. So, but we're here to talk about Pluto. So, tell us about your Pluto Through the Generations class. What should we expect?
What should you expect? A focus on the actual generations and their collective personality type. So, a few years ago, I was at a business meeting and we were using business astrology as part of our format, and there were disagreements within the group. And that was because we had all different generations within the group and nobody's really seeing eye to eye. And I jumped out of my seat, went to the whiteboard and said, "Hey, your generation, you're the Pluto and Leos. Let's talk about what your collective control, obsession, transformation is about. Okay, you over here, you're part of Gen X, you're part of that Pluto and Libra generation. We've got some Pluto and Virgos there too, but I'll get to those details in the class. And like, here's what that Pluto experience is about. And then as you start moving through those generations, you also see over time that the Pluto generation does start to become more compact. So to what the world names the generation starts to be compact with or cycle with the Pluto sign. It doesn't do it as much as when we're in the 1800s and the early 1900s. Those are more ballpark. And then again, they start really cycling with Pluto, and then what the actual name of those are, like Gen X, the boomers, the millennials, Gen Z, Gen Alpha. So we're going to hit lost generation all the way to Gen Alpha is what we're going to do.
That sounds amazing. I can't wait for class. So, what's your style? Are you a lecture teacher or how's it?
I'm definitely a lecturer. I'm much more college professor type. I'm a Sagittarius, Mars conjunct the sun. So, I hit the ground running when students, uh, audience propose questions. That's easy for me to run with that and then kind of steer the lecture in those directions. Or if I got to bring it back, I can bring it back too. So, yeah, I would be more on the auditorium floor with a whiteboard type.
Okay, all right. So, will you be taking questions like as they come up, or would you want students to hold them till the end, kind of thing?
You know, uh, that I much more go with the flow. So if the question comes up, the question comes up. If I'm in a thought stream and can't get to it, I'm pretty good at being able to acknowledge that, like, hey, I'm gonna have to get to that in a minute. Let me finish this thought.
Okay,
So
all right. I'm trying to think of what else we would want to know. How long have you been studying astrology?
20 plus years since
Oh,
I was in my early 20s, and I
wow.
am now in my late 40s.
Wow. I think we're the same gen. I won't say which Pluto. I won't tell people. But so and your background is as, can I say what you do for a living or no? So you're a therapist and an astrologer, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So this might be helpful to people. I think knowing the generations from what you said would be therapeutic because it's helping us understand the different perspectives that people have.
Absolutely. And gives us the idea of, like, what the hell's going on Earth? What the hell is happening here, right? And when we start breaking down the generations, not pointing fingers at them, but what their collective, like, purpose or obsession, as we know that's a good Pluto word, or what they're here to transform and how that affects the generations after them.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a look at all of that.
It makes me think of this thing my mom did one time called an intergenerational dialogue, where they bring in like, let's say there's a controversial topic, they'll bring in like five different generations to dialogue on an issue. So
Ooh,
you're,
I
you're
love
kind of,
that.
yeah, you're kind of making me think of that. Well, okay, is there anything else you want us to know about the class?
If you're a Virgo looking for a syllabus, it's not going to happen. I am much more a fly by the seat of my pants type, more of a thought flow in my communication than point A, point B. So we could be a little all over the place. But if you're able to stay, although a lot of Virgos are good at staying with it, right? As I pick on them, staying with those points kind of bouncing around, but then collectively coming together at the end, then it'll be an interesting evening.
Yeah, I think it sounds like it's going to be a fun Sagittarius adventure,
I
actually.
hope so. That's a great way of describing it,
Yeah.
actually. Yes.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm really looking forward to this adventure. So it's Wednesday, June 19th from 5:30 to 6:30, and we look forward to having you.
I'm excited. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Have a good day. Bye.